Sydney.
I'm used to it now, I don't hesitate. When you cut a face off, man, you gotta hold a weapon. Yo, what it do? It's your boy Taddy Bonez here, back with another video. Today, we're gonna be ranking my favorite, aka the best Scream movies in order. My favorite horror movie franchise. Remember seeing the first Scream 1 and 2, I seen them at the same time. I must have been like 5, 6, 7 years old. Super youngin', little tatty. I've lived through all of these Screams. We about to go ahead and put them in the best order. So starting off in the 6th spot. Now before I even say any of this, I want to let everybody know that there's not a bad Scream movie. They all are good. So it's not like I'm saying this one is worse than that. This is just what I feel like the best is, going off my experiences watching it when they came out, what was going on, how old I was, and everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it like that. I remember the intro having a bunch of fake outs, like you never knew what was the real opening kill. They was kept going back and doing all of that good stuff with that, so that was pretty cool. The point where Anthony Anderson got stabbed in the head, man, that was to make everything. She tried to be like the new Sydney, and she damn near got away with it too. If Sydney wouldn't have died at the end, she would have most definitely gotten away with it, but Sydney didn't die. I do remember the tint on the movie, like the filter that they were filming it with, like it was kind of glossy, like it looked weird, more weird than the other ones. I ain't really like that. Scream 4. All right. Moving on to the 5th spot, we are going to have Scream 5. All right, so this one came out when I was 30. It had Billy's daughter. It had Randy's niece and nephew. They were twins. So Stu's little cousin in it and everything. So Scream 5 was like the new generation of Scream. I did check out the MTV version of Scream, but we ain't gonna talk about that. That's gonna be in its own little universe. So 10 years after Scream 4 came out, this one rocked, and Scream 5 had a lot of dope scenes in it. This one was mostly known for Dewey's death. It was wow. That's when I knew old buddy was the killer, because it was 2 dudes in there. Of course, the girls running, they holding the door open. It was 2 dudes. You could have most definitely helped Dewey if you wanted to. You wasn't shooking up that bag. Go help that dude, man. He didn't help him, so that was a dead giveaway for me. Had to be the girl that killed Dewey. Picked him up and did all of that. So that's why, I don't think it was her. I don't think it was her at all. I think somehow Stu had something to do with that. But that's going to be another video for another day. The opening part with Tara, I feel like that was a perfect callback from what happened with Drew Barrymore. I feel like that might have been the 2nd or 3rd best opening in the Scream movie. Ghostface stumped on her leg and broke it. From the stab in the hand to her surviving, I mean, that was all crazy. The saddest part in that whole movie was what Ghostface did to Hicks and Lil West, man. They ain't have to go out like that. They ain't even have to do a game like that, man. The Chad GPS scene when Ghostface was tracking him while he was running through the woods, that was innovative. So yeah, man, we'll go ahead and put Scream 5 right there in the 5th spot. So moving on, we're going to number 4. So in the 4th spot, we are going to put Scream 2. Scream 2. Right, to me, Scream 2 is actually better than Scream 1. When I first seen Scream 2, I watched Scream 1 like right at the same time. I think they came out like 11 months apart, and I just remember being at the house, we had a bunch of movies, and we had Scream 1 and Scream 2. And I remember I was like, oh, let me check these out. Favorite memorable parts from Scream 2 has to be CC Cooper when she got killed in the Omega Beta Zeta house. That was a great scene. How they was on the phone and Scream snuck in through the back. How the whole chase scene went on where he went upstairs, stabbed her, threw her off the roof. They had a party going on down the street. We seen Stu in the background. Scream 2 is known for the infamous Randy death, but a lot of people talk about that death, but they don't talk about that whole entire scene. That whole scene of them running through the park like wild men and women looking for Ghostface on the phone with them. They were searching. Opening scene. I feel like that opening scene is the #1 opening scene in a Scream movie. You go into the movies with a rabid crowd, they all going crazy, and somebody actually dies and they thinking that it's a part of the show. Like that whole part, how Jada's boyfriend got stabbed in the mouth and how she got hit. Like, Scream 2 had the best intro. He was in it, and it was dope to see him in Scream 2. He had like a presence in there. Billy's mom in it. So, oh man, yo, the best part in Scream 2 is the part where they're taking Sid and her best friend to a little safe spot. Ghostface pull up on them, kill the two cops. One of the most horrible deaths ever in a Scream movie. Smashes the pole through his head. Wildin'. The whole part where Ghostface wrecked the car and Sid and the friend gotta get over him through the front window. Crazy. Like, that whole part. Like, Scream 2 should be higher, but we putting it on 4. We putting it on 4. Scream 2, super fire. Moving on. In the third spot, we're gonna go ahead and put the original. We're gonna put Scream 1 in the number 3 spot. Alright, so I know this is probably like the best one for real, but we putting it on number 3. This was most definitely the one that started it all. Billy and Stu, Tatum dying in the garage, her trying to go through the doggy door. Man, that's hilarious. Andy's on the couch talking about behind you, and the last thing he did was turn around. Part with the principal died at the school. Sid's first attack. Growing up, I always remembered Tatum saying, "Don't have to worry," because Steve and Casey died like way after 10. And I remember my bedtime was like 10 o'clock, so I always was like, oh man, I'm going to make sure I go to sleep before 10 because Ghostface is out there after 10 o'clock. So that's how like my mind always worked when I was little. But yeah, Scream 1 has so many great scenes with Casey hanging from the tree. The whole part where she trying to yell at her mom walked all the way through. Ghostface attacking the school. I mean, like, Scream 1 had it all, man. Scream 1, but we gonna go ahead and put Scream 1 in the third spot. Going to number 2, we are gonna put Scream 6. Scream 6, man. Hey, yo, going to the movies when this one came out, like, I feel like everybody in the movies was Scream fans. This one had so many dope scenes. Ladder scene where they trying to go across the apartment, how they fake Quinn's death. Corner store scene where Ghostface in there then took the shotgun from Buddy, popping, man, Call of Duty Ghostface. Like, man, come on, man. The whole subway scene with the lights flickering and stabbing one of the twins. Chad getting hit like 30 times. Gail getting attacked, her boyfriend getting slut. There's no way a girl did that. There's no way. So that's why I think Stu's most definitely has something to do with that. That's a video for another day. My list is number 2. Alright. And the number 1 Scream movie of all time, baby. Scream 3. Come on, let's go. And this one came out, I was a teenager. I had a friend that went to the movies and saw it first. Man, they let me know every single part of the movie. I wanted to see it even more. Once I saw this one, man, this one right here bring back so many memories. Best scenes in this movie to me. Opening scene with Cotton and his girlfriend, man, they did the girlfriend so bad, man. That was the first movie where they implemented the voice changer, so she thought she was talking to Cotton at the door, man. So whenever she popped him with the little stick, I completely understand. Scream 3 had the scariest moment in any of the Scream movies when Sid sleep and her mom come walking through the yard at the window. Man, that was the wildest one. The whole part where Stone dies in the back in the little guest house. Ghostface sending them fax blew up the house. Sydney with the bulletproof vest. Randy's video that he sent after he died. Like, man, the big house at the end at Milton's mansion with all the secret doors and windows and man, come on, Scream 3 had it all, man. It all, man. If I got it wrong, if y'all don't agree with my list, man, put some in the comments and let me know if I'm tripping or not. But this is my ranking, so man, y'all check it out and get with your boy, man. We out. Peace.